my objective is to determine our off-contract purchases, specifically to look by item what total dollar amount we have in terms of off-contract purchases, and then to look at that in particular, the top 10 in terms of overall dollar amount of items that have been made in off-contract purchases. So in order to do that, I'm going to put together an ad hoc report. So I'll first go into New, Analysis. It's really just three steps. One, selecting the subject area, basically the folder that you want to be able to create your report off of. And here I'll go Purchasing Real Time. And then second, being able to choose which of those fields you'd like on your report. So here's my subject area, and then within that I've got multiple subfolders. So in this case, I'm going to go down to my lines, my purchase order lines. And a couple of things I'm going to do is I want to be able to get the item. So I've got multiple choices here. I'm going to get my item description. I also want to be able to determine if a purchase has been made off contract. So I'm going to have a field that agreement reference flagged. It'll tell me that. And then I also want to get amount. So I'll be able to rank these by amount. So within that, I'll come down, get my amount. I'll look at total amount. And so I have three fields on my report. Now I want to put some filters because I don't want all purchases. I want those that have been made off contract. So I'll just go filter here. I've got multiple choices to be able to, multiple capabilities to be able to filter. In this case, I want to be able to say is equal is in, and I want to say no. So these were contracts made off, purchases made off contract. And total amount, but I'm only really interested in looking at the top 10%. So here I said is in the top, and I can increase this value, but in case, I'm going to do 10. So that's the second piece. And the third piece is just looking at the results and layout and kind of laying my results out the way I'd like to see them. So you can see it went through and it created my report for me and very quickly. And maybe in this case I'd like to add a graph. So I can come down here to Graph, Bar, and notice that I have multiple different graphs, but it can also recommend one for me. But in this case, I'm actually going to go ahead and select Vertical. And I can lay this out the way I want. So if I go into here, if I'd like to be able to change the features, the functions, the look and the feel of the graph, maybe how it's arranged. In this case, I'll just change kind of maybe the layout. Again, there's my graph. Done. Note I can put multiple objects into here. So if I wanted to add, performance tiles or gauges or pie charts or Pareto or scattle, bubble, waterfall, I've got a lot of options. Also within this, I've got the ability, if I'd like, to be able to move objects around. So, I can go in here and format my the way I'd like things laid out. In this case, I can just go ahead and I can save my file. And then within that, I've got a couple options because once I have it saved, I can put this on a dashboard and have it available. I can go ahead and, if I'd like, send this to PDF, Excel, PowerPoint. I can also schedule this. So I'd like to schedule this report to be run on a frequent basis and then distributed as specific information to individuals. I can go ahead and do that. Okay.